And we officially have fake news. People are saying that Damian Lillard is gonna go to the Lakers or the Knicks. Don't get me wrong, a trade for Damian Lillard can absolutely happen. And I feel like the most realistic choice is the Knicks. And I know this is not what Portland fans want to hear. Trust me, it'll get better for you as well. Well, why is this such a big deal? Well, it's because Damian Lillard, if he moved, it would completely change the NBA. That's how good he is right now. And listen to this article that a Portland fan wrote a few years ago. Damian Lillard is as loyal as they come. And remember this tweet, bro? If the Blazers traded you to the Lakers, would you be happy? I'm typically a happy camper. And Dame is making close to $40 million a year. And do you call that loyalty? Do you just call that getting super rich? Because I think it's just getting rich. Don't get me wrong, Damian Lillard can absolutely leave Portland if he wants to. And if he does this, it would change the NBA. And this has happened lots of times before. And don't get me wrong, I'm not against signing the max like what Dame just did. I think every player should do it. It's just I think it's a little weird that you're claiming a guy's loyal when he's signing one of the biggest deals of all time. I mean, even lifetime Laker Kobe Bryant considered leaving Los Angeles twice. So I just think it's weird that we think that a player is loyal to one team if he just stays there for money. Because it's just stupid to think that one player is going to stay on one team forever and is never going to leave. Because that's not possible. And now, here is another reason why Dame can leave. No! If Dame wants to win a ring or even get deep in the playoffs, he has got to leave Portland. Okay, come on. You've made the playoffs for the last 6 straight years. And you even made the conference finals last year. I mean, that's improvement, right? Making the conference finals. This year, you're legit fighting for the 8th seed. In my opinion, that is a pretty big drop. I don't know what you guys think, but I don't think Dame is content with the situation that he's in right now. I mean, going from making the conference semifinals to barely making the playoffs next year is a pretty big drop. Sure, the team has had injuries, and I'm pretty sure the front office noticed. With the current roster that they have right now, there's no way they'll make it deep into the playoffs. They can just blow up all and rebuild. And if they do that, they have 2 big trade options in Damian Lillard and Mccollum. I know this is not what Portland fans want to hear, but have faith in your GM, man. Neil O'Shea is the guy who drafted Damian Lillard and Mccollum, and he's an amazing drafter. And if he had tons of draft picks, imagine what an amazing team Portland would be. The Thunder did this, and now they're in an amazing position. And the Thunder did trade their 2 stars as Russell Westbrook for a pick and CP3, and then they traded Paul George for 5 first-rounders and SGA. I mean, like, the Blazers can do this too, and they can join the Thunder, Grizzlies, Hawks, and Pelicans as teams with one of the most youngest cores and expected to be an amazing player. But if they want to do this, they need to consider trading CJ and Damian Lillard. First, let's look at trades for CJ, and then we'll look at trades for Lillard. So, trades for CJ. For CJ, you will get at least a first-round pick and an established star like Devin Booker or Zach LaVine. The 3 teams that have the most chances of trading for CJ are the Lakers, Celtics, and Philly. So, trade number 1 for CJ. CJ to the Lakers. Lakers have to give up Danny Green, Avery Bradley, Kyle Kuzma, and 2 first-round picks for CJ. And this trade isn't bad for the Blazers either. They get a promising young player in Kyle Kuzma and a good shooter in Danny Green. And as for the Lakers, well, they get CJ McCollum, who's comfortable running the offense or playing a second option when LeBron wants the ball. I feel like it'll be much easier for the Lakers, and they'll have much more success while they do this. And I feel like it's a trade that is a win-win situation for both teams. Trade number 2. CJ to the Sixers for Al Horford and 3 first-round picks. I mean, the Blazers here get the Sixers' future with the 3 first-round picks. And as for the Sixers, well, they get CJ McCollum, who's the perfect third option for them. I mean, he can make Simmons and Embiid work on the floor with his versatility. And like on the Lakers again, he's comfortable running the offense, and he's comfortable playing off the ball when Simmons wants it in his hand. And as for Al Horford, what will Portland do with his big contract? Who cares? That he can mentor a young team. And the last trade, CJ to the Celtics. And the Celtics have to give up Marcus Smart, Nes Kanter, Vincent Poirier, and 2 first-round picks. The Celtics would be adding another backcourt option in CJ for Kemba, and CJ would be lethal with all the other scorers on the team. And I think that this trade isn't bad for the Blazers as well, because they get an amazing pick, they get 2 picks and an amazing defender in Marcus Smart. Now that CJ's out of the way, let's look at trades for Lillard. So Lillard would at least go for around 4 first-round picks, or maybe an all-star, and he can get 2 all-stars and a pick 2. Lots of teams can afford this, such as the Knicks, the Raptors, the Celtics, the Sixers, the Wizards, but not the Lakers. The Laker fans should just forget about Damian Lillard coming to LA, because it's just not gonna be happening. I mean, like, even if they do get enough contracts to match Damian Lillard's salary using Danny Green and stuff, they only have 3 first-round picks, and there's no way that those 3 first-round picks are getting Damian Lillard out of Portland. Instead here, though, I think that New York is the most reasonable place for Dame to go. I mean, the Knicks have expiring contracts, and they need a star to lure a guy like Giannis in free agency. And Damian Lillard is the perfect fit for them. I mean, Dame isn't really that sad going to Portland either. He's actually pretty happy with it. He said, "I thought I was headed there a few years ago. I was hearing trade rumors. The Garden is my favorite place to play." So the trade that the Knicks have to make is Julius Randle, RJ Barrett, and 4 first-round picks. I know you might think that that's too much for just Damian Lillard. And the Knicks do have to give up their most promising young player, but that is what it takes. And RJ Barrett, he's not bad, but they have to trade him. Because, I mean, the Thunder did this with SGA, and now the Clippers have Paul George. And with Paul George came Kawhi Leonard. And that's the bargain that the Knicks have to make. They have to hope that a new star is going to join if Damian Lillard joins. And as for Portland, they get a promising young player in RJ Barrett who can lead a rebuilding Portland team. And the picks that they get can obviously help Portland a lot because of the 4 first-round picks and Julius Randle, plus whatever they get for CJ. So this trade for Dame and CJ can absolutely happen. And you shouldn't be surprised. Yes, for now it is fake news, but don't worry, I feel like it'll happen at any time soon. This is your Swagger Star. And don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Please check out my channel page. It's the first link in the description below. Watch some of my videos. Like, share, comment, subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in our next video. See you then.